Let's take a look at their creepy laboratory. Look at all these horrible amalgamations of fish and stuff. What are they thinking? But, somewhat more importantly, let's get healed. That's better. An unusually sedated orange Rowie found hovering outside Omicron substation. It had a remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception. Brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. Kept swinging for a few minutes, so I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoned itself to death before I could relocate it. Darby and Waldeck identified it as what was sabotaging the Lumar probe at about 900 meters depth. It's a 150 centimeter long rudder fish that looks like it has merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear this is getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying the radioactive fallout nonsense that Orovari can't shut up about. Johan Ross. The dead man found on the climber this morning has been identified as Johan Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. I can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss, and frankly I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the ARC team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there without a good reason. Yeah. And they don't. And I think there was a tape. I think there's another tape in there somewhere. Confirmed a correlation between the overloaded systems and the corpse of Dr. Ross. I was able to shield off the corpse inside the glass jar for a couple of seconds and witnessed a massive drop in the readings. If we really have to keep Ross inside Omicron, I suggest finding a way to erect a permanent barrier to avoid severe system malfunctions. WoW is definitely repairing Ross's corpse. It's the most insane thing I've ever encountered. Somehow, the WoW, primarily relegated to the structure gel inside the walls, is bombarding the corpse with every system it can access. The glass jar is surrounded by an unhealthy amount of electromagnetism and radiation, which seems to be instructing gel already stuck inside Ross's body. Not sure what the WoW expects to happen when it's restored, but at least all the crazy should stop when the body hits 100%. Aha. Yeah. Likely. Crazy. Stop. No. I swear there was an audio cassette in a drawer. Maybe it was in a different room. Oh well, let's keep going. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hydroponics. Much ado about nothing, really. Oh wait, what am I doing? I repaired the chip, but I didn't put it into the thing and... Wow, I feel dumb. See, this is the problem. I'm already like 10 steps ahead of where I'm actually supposed to be. I need to take a breath, slow down, just play the game. There we are. Oops. Double clicked. This gel is very special gel. It's uncalibrated. You'll find out what that means later, if you haven't pieced it together already, of course. Spooky. I know. Quite done? Thank you. That guy has a head, but for some reason you can't read the black box. Too spooky, 5 me. I only used the puzzle once. Terrible. There wasn't actually anything in here. Actually, there was a computer.
Johan Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johan Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est. The WOW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WOW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WOW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda Est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WOW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
What a pity. No head, no black box. Barely important. Right. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Oh, that's right, it's just another empty storage room. Right. Poor guy. Oh look, electric power pack. Oh damn, it's empty. Good thing there's one over here. That's different. Didn't do that last time. Oh, I'm trapped. Last time it just stood there. I must have done something different this time. Would you open, please? God damn it. Open! Well, this is new and unique. Didn't do this last time. I'm not even sure if I can slip past it. It's fine. We're cool. It's all good, you crazy bitch. This is where we would have come in if you could come in the main entrance. Yeah. Lots of headless people. Well, that wasn't quite the stellar show I put on last time. Last time I just stuck right around it, like I did. That's the second time. We now need to go down again. Stomp, stomp, stomp. This is basically a laser maze. Yoink. I don't think there's anything else worth... Oh yeah, there's some text, isn't there? As it turns out, there's no down or upside to shoving your hand into these things as much as you want. Doesn't change a damn thing.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Well, okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys. Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Look at this crazy man. So sad. Alright, we have no more time for games. It is time for us to load. Nope. It's time for us to go for the robot repair bay. Yep. 3 spooky, 5 me.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked! What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry,
Yep.
it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the seat from the terminal again.
Yep. This is how technology works.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Oh, yeah.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
There we go.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything.
Oops, sorry, I cut her off.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
Well, with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. Two Simons? There can't be two Simons.
What do you
Yes,
think
I can.
about this?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
She did.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Nope.
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Normally.
Stop.
You're fucking disgusting.
No, you are.
What's gonna happen to him?
He'll
Nothing.
sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
There you go. Get to have a good look at ourselves. Yeah. Pretty fancy shit, right? Yeah, real nice. Now, whether you pull the switch or plug or not doesn't make any difference to the game whatsoever. I left him alive because here's the thing, Simon. What you don't understand at any point, even at the very end of the game. You are a copy, but so is he. You are both the original. You are both Simon. You both have the right to exist. And as a robot, he can just walk to the surface. Doesn't have to stay fucking under here. He'll start talking about coin tosses later on. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. There you go. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Now, last time I was really tempted to jump off and fall into the abyss and just see what happens. You die, but it's just quite an amusing concept. I won't do that again this time, of course. So many great original moments that you miss. I'm really annoyed that A, that OBS screwed up the sound card thing, and B, that I didn't check it.
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body.
No.
It's a redundant copy. Will never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he?
That's not how it works.
Do it, and you knew it. You were right in trying to hide it from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if
No, you
I had
didn't.
called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron.
No, you wouldn't.
There's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right bodies.
You're in both, you moron.
Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon.
He still is.
Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing.
No, you didn't.
And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me?
It is
The me
you.
That I am, the same that I've always been.
He is.
Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I could still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
It's okay, we just popped a fuse. But before I push the fuse in, I just want to stop and take another moment. Where are they? There they are. Look at them, glowing jellyfish. These things are pretty. Okay.
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforted.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Oh yeah. Feel the pressure working on the suit now. Everything's getting all blurry. Oh, the skin wibbly. The power's flipping out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and look. It's Gribble Man.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Gribble Man with his Gribble plan.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
He's fine. He's a chill bro.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your little footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that arm.
Spoiler alert, she is down here. Oh, duh. Beep. Alright. Let us go! Whee! Ah, come on. Beep. Managed to do this last time without getting lost, so I'll try it again.